gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our Heavenly Father a blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same. Now that in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Now to the Lord sing praises, all you within this place, and with true love and brotherhood each other now embrace. This holy tide of Christmas all other doth erase. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
Hey, Swede.
Hey,
how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Can we talk to you about what you're doing here today?
I've been waiting for months to get on this.
Well, here you are.
Exactly.
What are you doing here? Can I take
We're handing out a little literature to people, hoping that they'll have a chance when they get home, perhaps, to read it. Something a little bit about the fur industry and our feelings, anyway, about the things that go on within the fur industry.
Right. Like things like what?
Well, it's it's two-phased. Trapping and the cruelty of trapping. As you know, we just recently passed banned traps here in Massachusetts, but there's only 4 states in the nation that have banned steel leg hold traps.
Right.
And there's just all the obvious things, the dangers of steel leg hold traps, particularly not just with the target animals, but with non-target animals too. Sometimes 2 and 3 times the number of animals are killed before the quote-unquote target animal is captured. And then there's
the percentage of fur that's used commercially that comes from that source rather than farmed sources?
It's actually apparently only about 20 to 25% now. Most of it is farming, and then the issues with that, the animals are taken care of in factory farms to the extent that the farmers don't want to damage the pelts. But beyond that, the methods of dispatching these poor animals is just terrible. Just terrible.
Why did you choose Stroll to come out here and talk to people about it?
Interesting that you should ask. Well, as you can see, there's a lot of furs here.
There seem to be less this year, though.
Is that true?
Noticed that?
Normally Christmas Stroll is a working weekend for me, so I don't get a chance to see too much of it. But I've heard that. People have said that there do seem to be fewer. I have noticed, as a lot of people have over the years, that this does seem to be a place to show off the furs. So it seems like a natural place. But one thing that tipped it off for me, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, I unfortunately can't remember the newspaper. It was either the Beacon or the Yankee. Did a report specifically on Stroll and furs, and interviewed this one woman who, I'm embarrassed to say, was from my former hometown of Cornwall, Connecticut, who said, oh, Nantucket is the only civilized place left where I can come and wear my fur without fear of being accosted and such. And a few of us said, well, okay.
You're not going to sit still for this being a civilized place.
But of course, we're not accosting anybody. We're just handing them the flyer, wishing them a Merry Christmas. Stroll is an important event, and to the island, and of course the whole issue of fur is just is ancillary to that. So.
Are you meeting with any hostility at all?
Not at all. A great deal of support. I wish I had 100,000 more of these, because people are asking for them. And no, not at all. People are coming up, being tremendously supportive.
Come on, it's Christmas, lighten up for the day and let us enjoy the day.
Well, what's sad is how, and I think it's unfortunate, but I suppose it's their own choosing, or for many people, maybe they weren't aware when it happened, but most of the people with furs are very, very defensive. And that's kind of unfortunate, I suppose, to have to feel that way.
How did you get interested in this? I know you're interested in a lot of issues and very active about speaking out about them. How did that happen?
Well, the plovers are gone. Here I am, nothing better to do.
Now, what do you do when you're not ranting?
Working. I'm a sculptor, and I work at Young's Bicycle Shop.
Oh, really?
And thank you, Harvey Young, for letting me have the day off today.
Now, how do you
If it weren't for him.
I'm looking for some leather on you. I don't see
that is
any.
one question
How do
you get.
That issue, the meat and leather kind of.
It's an issue that I have a lot of opinions about also, but we chose just to focus on the fur issue for this particular event. Yes, there are other issues. I have nothing against those very few indigenous peoples out there, wherever they are, that have to kill animals for sustenance, and they use the animals and such. I have absolutely nothing against that.
Are you a vegetarian?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Is eating
but again, I don't think
a
that's
political issue to you?
The only problem. No. My only concern about the meat industry is just the methods of kill, and increasingly now the poisons that seem to be making it out into the population with these
of course, thankfully
meats
now
and the way things
they're
work.
going to irradiate all meat.
Aren't we grateful of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, it doesn't matter to me whether it's on a fur farm or in a meat packing house when they clobber these animals over the head or stick, unfortunately, apologies to the television audience, but when they stick these probes up animals' anuses and electrocute them or something like that, or gas them, and it's just, especially with the fur industry, it's a luxury. It's unnecessary. We're making wonderful clothes now out of
polyester fibers
and recycled soda bottles, that keep you just as warm. So it becomes especially specious to me to have people making this statement. It's a luxury statement, and it's really all that it is.
Well, I think more power to anyone who feels strongly about someone who's willing to go out on a Saturday afternoon and talk about it.
But it's a beautiful day to stroll,
It
too.
is, too.
It's a wonderful time.
Thanks for talking to us. Are you going to play some Holiday Dylan today?
Yeah.
It's kind of cold, isn't it?
It's a little cold, but
yeah.
It's a little warm, too. It's kind of a beautiful day.
Now, Michael, have you got your permit on you?
Well, as a matter of fact, I do.
Oh, good.
I have it.
Good. Wow. Not that matters half the time or anything.
No, it doesn't. You don't need to have a permit to get accosted by the police here.
How's the situation been? Are they letting you play?
Well, I haven't been out here for a while, so I don't know, but if you want to stick around, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. There might be some action there.
It's never a dull moment.
1 Adam 12. We've got a dangerous folk singer on Main Street. Well, don't cause any major problems, okay?
Okay.
Don't do any crimes, or you'll have to do the time, Michael. You know how that goes.
I know how it goes.
All right. Good luck.
No $200 fines for me anymore. I'll be a good boy.
Yeah. All right. Have fun.
All right. See you later.
See you guys later. We're going to the food court. See what kind of food they got. How you guys doing?
Great.
Good. Are you going to get something to eat?
Yes, we are.
Yeah? How did you know they had food down here?
A friend of ours told us.
Yeah?
He had been down here before.
Are you guys here for the stroll?
Yes.
Just for the weekend?
Just for the weekend, yeah.
Where did you come from?
Boston.
Yeah? How did you hear about the stroll?
My friend lives on Nantucket.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Jason Hull.
Jason Hull?
Of Mike Lamb Construction.
Right. He's a madman.
He is. He's crazy.
Yeah? Are you guys, where's your shopping bags? You doing any shopping?
Just started strolling.
All right.
Yeah,
You know, there's a town bylaw. You got to spend X amount of dollars when you come out for the stroll. They lock you up. What are you looking to eat over here?
We heard there's sausages.
Sausages?
Peppers and onions.
Right. Sounds good.
Mini mousses.
Right.
Valrhona chocolate.
Now, how much is a mini moose?
A mini moose comes in 2s, and they're $1 for 2.
$1 for 2. That's pretty reasonable for Nantucket. I've been out to your place is out off Amelia Drive, right?
That's correct.
You got a lot of great stuff out there to eat.
Appreciate it.
And it's a little out of town, so I thought I'd send people out there. But and in fact, you guys should do a commercial.
When?
On our show.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to Gino. We'll come out and film a commercial for you. Your business will double instantly. Guaranteed.
We'll be there.
Guaranteed. All right. Well, we're going to move on. Have you been seeing a lot of folks in here today?
Yeah, a ton.
Yeah.
There
Are they nice people?
Very nice.
Yeah. They dropping
nice.
a lot of dineros today.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
A lot of fur. There's not as much fur this year. Do you think?
I think it's the consensus crowd.
Right. Yeah.
We got that crowd in this year.
Yeah. We'll take them.
Okay.
All right. We'll see Scallop, look at these fried scallops, man. Do they look good or what? Have you guys met your twins yet?
Oh yeah, we've been looking.
Yeah?
Every time I look up, I try seeing a name. I can't even find people.
How you doing?
Fine, how are you?
Good. Are you getting some seafood?
Getting scallops, yeah.
Scallops, good pronunciation.
Yes.
That's important here.
From the Cape, we know how to say that.
And the chowder is made with?
Quahars.
Quahars.
Now cut that out. He's trying to stir up some trouble here. Enjoy the seafood. That looks great. Well, everybody's sitting down and eating over there. What about over here? This looks like a more ethnic approach over here. What are you guys serving?
We are serving red beans and rice.
Red beans and rice, man. That sounds great.
Jambalaya.
Jambalaya.
Sandwich, chicken sandwich.
Excellent.
Hey, you're looking pretty good over there.
Huh?
The gym's working out for you?
Absolutely.
$1.
Look who's in the back.
I know.
Hey, Joe, scallop and lobster,
If I
man.
had one to give you, ma'am, I would.
Who's making all this food? It's good to see you.
Good to see your cameraman, too.
Have a cup
Finally doing
someplace,
something
you
more
could always
constructive
grab
than
the
normal.
You're using a nectar.
So is it true? I heard a rumor that Nantucket Nectars now has their own seat at the United Nations now. We've been granted small nation status, right? Is that
You
true?
got it. That's
Purple
right.
everywhere, as
Purple
far as
everywhere,
the eye
G
can
skies
see.
everywhere.
That's
That's right.
And the tees are $10.
The tees
for
are
a long
$10.
sleeve tee. That's pretty good.
That's a bargain.
Next time we're in there.
It's a good deal.
How about it? What these guys though need is to do a little more advertising, Nantucket.
This lady delivers 2 hot meals a day
Right.
to people with AIDS.
Now
And I
wait a
thought-
second. Tell
This
us
is in
what
New
we're
York.
talking about.
This is the Rosie O'Donnell show yesterday. I was listening
Right.
to this lady. And I was thinking, if George Costanza heard this, he'd think, oh man, all I gotta do is fake having AIDS and I'll get 2 hot meals in bed every day. So I thought, well, AIDS is going a little far, but you could make something kind of funny out of that. So I thought I just need a character in this thing who's incredibly greedy, incredibly lazy, and incredibly cheap. you know, but all of which are funny.
Are you looking for an actor to play that?
There's millions of them everywhere. I don't know. Everyone's typecast.
So, and this is what you and Tim Thompson are tossing around ideas for
a little comedy pilot for television, just for grins. You know.
Because you're a writer.
Writer, yes, a writer.
How's writing?
It's good.
Yeah?
Writing's good.
Is it busy? You writing a lot?
I haven't been, actually. I've been between jobs waiting to hear this and waiting to hear that, and therefore not doing anything, which is annoying. So I decided to just start doing something, just to keep busy. You know?
Right. And you get involved in the Judson Camp?
Yes, it's good. The Judson Camp.
What's going to happen there for writers, do you think?
Well, I think there's a lot of actors to do what you write, you know, which is nice. A huge bunch of people to cast out of, you know, a lot of casting, a lot of enthusiasm, and people do the stuff that I wouldn't ever want to do, like costumes and props and scenery, and I want to paint scenery. Someone said, I'm quite great. You know?
Great, sign
cool.
them up.
Sign them up.
What kind of stuff do you write?
Well, I do a little comedy writing. That's why I want Tim. Tim's extremely funny.
Very funny
Very
guy.
funny. Very fast.
And you write for the screen.
I write. Yeah, I've been. Yeah, screen. I have a couple of screenplays under option, which means basically nothing.
Right.
Except they give you money.
They give you money for not producing
the
script. Right.
They give you money for you give them the illusion that they are producers and that they are powerful people and stuff. And
this costs them.
And it costs them money.
X amount of
It's like a vanity thing. They pay you. They have to pay you too. Actually, they could probably. You can work out a thing where you could give them half price and give them nothing at all, and they could just carry it around in a binder and feel good about it.
But wouldn't you like 2 or 3 times a week have to call them up and say, "Hello, producer"?
Mr. Producer, have you sold my thing yet?
Right.
Yeah.
And that would make them feel good.
How's the casting going?
Yes.
Things like that. But anyway, so.
Now, what about your movie? Is it gonna happen? What do you think?
Which there's so many. I don't know.
Turns in.
Turns on a road. It'll happen.
Yeah.
It'll happen. I'm told that Sharon Stone is reading it.
Really?
So.
That would be good.
That would be cool. I'd love that.
Yeah. Well, who would play Sharon Stone's love interest in the film? Steve?
I don't know. Maybe you, Mike. You might be the one.
Maybe you, I think, would be a better idea.
I'd, with great reluctance, stoical.
You'd throw yourself on the Sharon Stone grenade for the sake of the platoon.
I think you guys better make sure she wants to be that love interest.
It's highly dubious, but then it's no more dubious than anything else in this.
For $1 million, Sharon Stone would be Steve Axelrod's love interest.
Maybe $2 million.
Maybe $2 million. To Rafael Asona's auction, it happens that I put something in the auction today on behalf of a friend of mine, and I want to see if it's sold yet, and if so, for how much. Or maybe we'll even see it sell. I don't know. But we're gonna go in and watch Raphael at work. See how he's doing.
This is a terrific lamp. It's got a wooden top and double swing handles. And it'll give you $100 for the name-brand lamp. And 100 I have, thank you, now 1.25 I have, 150. 150 is walking on the aisle, 175. 175, 200, now 2.25. Have 200, that one seated, not you, sir. $200. 2.25. 2.25, now 250. That's 225. 250 still seated, now 275. 275, maybe you should seat two. At 275, do I have $300? 300 now 3.25. 3.25 now 350. At 3.25, do I have 350? The beautiful little lamp at 3.25, do I have 350? What? That's careful. 325 now 350. Let him have it. Sold $325. What's your number? 211 for $325.
Well, I found out that my sign did sell for approximately $400. She thought, which is not bad. Maybe we can go out to dinner or something now.
Well, thank
That'd
you,
be
Mike.
nice.
That's
Yeah.
really nice of you.
No, I meant me and my girlfriend, Gina, not we.
Oh.
You're the boss. You're supposed to take me out to dinner.
What's your name, sweetie?
Gigi?
Yeah. Is it Gigi?
Yeah.
Oh.
Giselle.
You look very nice today, Gigi.
Say hi to Gino.
Hi.
So you and your dad are out just strolling around?
Yeah.
Is that fun? Yeah. How old are you?
2.5.
2.5? It looks like you got a little tear going right there, darling. Oh. Is it because you're cold?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. So what are you doing, Mark?
Cruising around.
Are you?
Doing the stroll thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But not shopping?
We shop during the year. We'll wait for the big sale.
Oh, the big sales. Yeah, the big white sale coming?
We're going on the stroll, and fur coats are not good. Don't wear them. Yeah. Yeah, they stink.
Now, wait a minute. Now, you're not being mean to people, though, are you?
No, we're not trying to be mean to you guys.
The people who kill the animals. Because animals are cool.
Do you think that's funny, though?
TV. No.
Are you with these guys?
Yeah.
Do you feel the same way they do?
He's a moron.
Well.
I'm just joking.
Okay, so
Hey,
what
Mom
have you...
and Dad!
Hey, Gino.
What are you doing out here today?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
What are you doing with that thing?
It's stroll. I'm strolling.
Are you serenading a little bit?
Of course.
Could you play me a little song?
Of course. Why not?
To hear one.
Let's see.
Steve?
What would you like?
Is it a Christmas song or?
No.
Okay.
Everybody has a baby. That's why I'm in love with you. Pretty baby. Pretty baby. And I'd like to be your sister, brother, dad, and mother too. Pretty baby. Pretty baby. Won't you come and let me rock you in my cradle of love? And we'll cuddle all the time. Oh, I want a loving baby, and it might as well be you. Pretty baby of mine. How's that?
Oh, nice job, Steve. Where were you headed?
I'm headed down to the boarding house.
What's going on down there?
Have a little drink with some friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is Judy here?
No. Holly's there, and Ann and Chris from Boston.
Yeah. This is Holly's your sister, or?
it's my daughter.
Oh, your daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go on down and see how they're doing.
Sure, why not?
So, did Heather tell you that I've been working on your story?
No.
She hasn't told you?
No. I just took Charlie and Lucy to the Miracle Fish Puppet Theater.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we had a ball.
Was that good?
Great.
Now, who's Charlie and Lucy?
My
We got a
grandchildren.
car here coming.
My grandchildren.
Your grandchildren?
Yeah.
All right. How old are they?
5 and 4.
Okay.
5 and 4.
All right. Well, Steve, this is good. I'm really glad I ran into you in this way. I don't want to get run over here.
No.
But,
I think it's a beautiful day for stroll, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Nice and crisp.
Mm-hmm.
Not raining like last year.
No, last year's was a little tough, wasn't it?
Last year was drizzly, yeah.
Have you been in that Christmas shop? Look at that. I mean, that place is packed. You can't even get people to... There's people lining up out there.
Now, if you run into a 5'2", covered with fur, diamond rings and all those things, bet your life it isn't her. Could she love? Could she woo? Could she? Who has anybody seen my gal? There you go. A real Christmas song.